So the great writer Stephen King once said this. He said, "Fiction is the truth inside the lie." Now, one of these lies that we happen to find in the X-Men stories has to do with Charles Xavier, the mysterious Professor X. Professor X, that powerful mutant telepath who can control and read minds, and also, even more important, the founder of Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters at a location commonly called the X Mansion, which, as you heard, recruits mutants from around the world. It is located in Westchester County, New York. The X Mansion is the home and training site of the X-Men. And it is absolutely essential, this school, this place that mutants can go to honor and understand themselves and to develop their mutant potentials. Teachers are necessary for this, and welcoming community is necessary for this, and a supportive environment necessary. You cannot fully become yourself all on your own. You cannot. No one can. There's a scene in the second X-Men movie where a teenager comes out to his parents as a mutant. The mother responds, "Have you ever tried not being a mutant?" But he will never get that at Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, where the motto is this: mutatis mutandis, changing only those things which need to be changed. What needs to be changed is not his mutant identity, but the people surrounding him and the words that he is hearing every day. And it is all a lie, of course. X-Men are not real. Charles Xavier is a lie. The X-Mansion in Westchester County, New York, is a lie. But the truth inside the lie is that people are different. And prejudice is real, and there needs to be a place where people can come together, and they don't have to check anything about themselves at the door in order to be inside. There needs to be a place where people are honored for whoever they are, however non-conforming, and the motto is changing only those things which need to be changed. Because that is what freedom requires, the right kind of community. Freedom requires hearing gay or straight, cisgender or transgender. You are loved by a love larger than you can know. Freedom requires experiencing this deep acceptance, this deep welcome. And it cannot happen all by your single, solitary self. Earlier, we heard UUCA member Bill Kramer speak to this. We heard how, for the first 20 years of his life, he was closeted as a gay man, but deeply religious in the Catholic tradition. And then for the next 20 years, how he was openly gay, but not religious, until he found this place. This place, he says, has helped me to be both gay and religious, something I did not believe was possible, something I believed incompatible. Now, Nashville statements of one kind or another insist upon the incompatibility. They insist that to get right with God, you must change your core identity, pursue reparative therapy, do something except be what you know in your heart of hearts is yourself. It breaks my heart to know that, because I know it does not have to be that way. You can be L, you can be G, you can be a B, you can be T, and deeply, faithfully religious too, in service to values that are just and fair and affirm life. Why are we marching today? Because we are playful and we are fierce and we believe in freedom. This is our faith. Dear friends, says the very first ordained woman in America, in all of American history, the Universalist, Olympia Brown. Dear friends, stand by this faith. Work for it and sacrifice for it. There is nothing in all the world so important to you as to be loyal to this faith, which has placed before you the loftiest ideals, which has comforted you in your sorrow, strengthened you for noble duty, and made the world beautiful for you. Do not demand immediate results, but rejoice that you are worthy to be entrusted with this great message that you are strong enough to work for a great true principle without counting the cost. Go on, she says, finding ever new applications of these truths and new enjoyments in their contemplation. You know, what we do in our Aramaic work here at UUCA and standing up for LGBT people within and beyond these walls, both ourselves and others, is a new application of the truths that Olympia Brown names. We are strong enough to work for a great true principle without counting the cost. That great true principle is that all are worthy, not just some. That great true principle is love fiercely, opposing ignorance and hate. Stand by this faith. Will you stand by this faith with me? Will you stand by this faith with me? Let's move to the rhythms of this faith. Let this faith lead you out of this door and into the streets. March in faith. Let Atlanta know we are here. And no one needs to live a divided life like Bill did. No one needs to live like that. You come with me today. Will you come with me today? Down there in March today, bring your glitter. Bring your tutu. Be playful. Be fierce. Know we march for freedom. Stand by this faith. Amen.